Hey guys, I got some recent pickups. I have a little pop highly suggest you get, and got a little bit of advice for you as well. So let's get to it. Okay, everybody. Hey, welcome back to the Awesome Toy Box. I'm your host T. Roy. How you guys doing? If you like my content, just remember, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We're trying to get back up to 300. Like I don't know if I told you guys. I'm sure I mentioned anything. I've been nerfed by YouTube 3 times now. Every time I have like a big jump, I get nerfed right back down. I know it's a lot of it's just people don't stay on the channel long enough when they get shout outs or stuff, what have you. But if you do like it, come back. I do have a $300 sub giveaway, and then at the 500 sub mark, we will be doing the choose your own mystery box again. And if you don't know what that means, is basically I'll have a bunch of different stuff, and there'll be like 6 piles, and you'll get to choose one thing from each pile until it's all gone. We'll do that during a live, so hopefully we'll get up there. We're kind of stalled at the moment. But that's it. That's all I got for far as that goes. But what I did want to do today is I got some pickups and I got a suggestion. My first things I want to do is I want to show you some pickups I got. And the first thing, this is awesome. If you haven't gotten it, haven't seen it, I'm trying to get the glare off of it. It is the Dark Wanderer, the glow in the dark GameStop exclusive. Highly suggest picking this up. It's really cool. I really like it. They have it. I don't know if they've made it to where you can hang it, because it looks like, which this is the first one I've gotten of these, but it looks like if you look up there, you can see like a little hole back there. So like you can hang it on the wall. That's what I'm assuming. I'll have to take a look at it later. Next up, I'm not a big Dragon Ball Z fan. I know a lot of you people are. Let me move my microphone here a little closer. I know a lot of you people are Dragon Ball Z fans, but I saw this and I just thought it was kind of cool, so I grabbed it. But it is the Dragon Ball Z t-shirt, and it comes with 4 pop minis. 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that Shinra, basically the main reason why I got it. That is so cool. That's a very cool little mini. So 2 things, right? Oh, and if something I show you has a glow, I'm going to try and put pictures with it. I can't guarantee it. I won't promise it. I'm trying to get this video out today because we got another video probably coming on Thursday. And then hopefully early next week, if not Friday, because I'm going to be gone this weekend. Well, I'm going to be doing a live over on Reef Hashtab's channel. It's going to be 4 of us. We're going to be doing a box battle. Should be real fun. I think we're going to do a lot of talking, have some fun like that. But let me get back with my pickups. Okay. Next up, I bought the Hades Glow Chase. Again, I'll try to get pictures done so we can actually get the pictures so you can actually see what they look like. That is a very cool one. I don't think it's going to stay in my collection. It's probably going to get rehashed. I need to do some trading and stuff. I decided me and my son watched Attack on Titan, and we're all the way up to the point where the English dubs stop. And because I got astigmatism, if you don't know what that means, it means you can see weird light things. Well, it never bothers me except for like really late at night if it's really dark out, or subtitles on dark screens. They get blurry and it hurts my eyes, so I can't do subtitles. So as soon as that dub comes, we're gonna finish that. But we're gonna start collecting. I'm gonna start collecting them Attack on Titans pops, and some of them are pretty heavy. So I'm trying to get some stuff that I gathered up to get some trade-ins done. Next up, we have what I believe is the best chase in probably at least 1.5 to 2 years. And you guys can argue with me if you want, but whoa, sorry, microphone fell. But here you go. It's the Iron Maiden Somewhere in Time Eddie and Stranger in Strange Land Eddie chase combo. And the reason why I say this is one of my favorite chases, I think it's one of the best they've done, is it is a total brand new mold. It's not just a little bit changed. I mean, he's got the exact same outfit on, except with he's got overcoat over here, but his face is different. His eyes different. He's wearing a hat. I mean, there's so much more different. Even a different name. It's almost like its own pop. But there you go. I gotta finish getting the rest of this set. I'm pretty sure I ordered a common set from somebody, from a bundle from somewhere. If not, I'll find the commons. They're not that hard to find. But this chase, like I say, if you see this chase, get it. Hold on to it, because I really believe, for one, it's Iron Maiden. How cool is that? And two, it's a rocks. A lot of people like rocks. But number three is how different of a chase it is. Like, so many chases that do little bitty things. To see a complete different chase like that, love it. Okay, next up, this is a pop I grabbed. It's totally 100%. I'm trying to find somebody to trade it to, and I'm back. It's the Shaka Raka. This is a 520-piece limited edition San Diego Comic-Con, and well, I didn't know about this, and this is the third thing that happens. The pop itself is not glow in the dark. It doesn't glow at all. But the Funko, the 53, the Shaka Raka, and the Shaka Raka over here, all this, it all glows. And I've never seen it before, and I don't think Funko's ever done it since. But I truly think that it looks magnificent. I will be adding a picture of this for sure, so you guys can see what it looks like with its glow. I think all glow pops should be done like this. It's very well. I'm sure it's a cost issue. It's the only thing I can think of. But the fact they did it once and they haven't done it since, it blows my mind. I love that. And last thing I got. Okay, I've already got this once. I showed you guys it. But it is my pick of a pop you need to go out and get right now while it's still semi-affordable. And that is Crypto the Superdog. Specialty series. Like I said, I got a second one just because I'm holding on to it and try to do some trading with it. The reason why I say this, if you haven't seen it yet, there is a cartoon coming out. You got Keanu Reeves voicing Batman in it. Kevin Hart. You got all these big names. It looks really good. I think it's going to do well. DC, the one thing they do well beyond anything else is their animated stuff. They do amazing on their animated stuff. I don't know why they can't figure out how to transfer that to live action, but highly suggest to get that if you can. And that's going to bring me my little rant. So I watch all of the people who sit there and say, you got to buy this, you got to get this. Somebody else is, they got the Speculation Saturday every Saturday. You know who I'm talking about. Well, here's my thing. When you're watching those, don't just run out and buy those pops that they're talking about unless they give you a solid, specific reason. It just went vaulted. It's not a good reason. Okay? There's a lot of pops out there that are vaulted that I can still go buy right now for $10. Sometimes even cheaper. It's just a pop they like. Again, that's not a good, valid reason. Okay? I always see people sit there and they say those, and I'm like, that's not giving me a reason. Crypto, the reason why I'm telling you to go get Crypto is because of the movie. Okay? Movies come out. New pops are coming out. Lines are getting improved. That kind of stuff, those are reasons to grab on to go out there and say, hey, this is something you should get. Okay? I like this pop is not a good enough reason. Okay? Now, everybody I watched is saying that I like this pop. That's a good reason because that's a hype. That's a hype reason. And FOMO kicks in and all this other stuff. And sometimes, and yes, FOMO prices go up and then they sometimes fall back down. Like the headquarters Bigfoot, I know for a while it was going for like $110. You can find it $50 all day now. It's because that FOMO kind of came down. And $50, it seems like a lot for a brand new pop. But you have to sit there and think the only way you can get that is if you go to Washington. So if you either have shipping, you have all these other things, you have the trip, what have you, there's costs involved. It makes sense that it's going to be more expensive pop. So a brand new pop that just hit the shelves that's just a common, that's not a reason that's the FOMO you got to watch out for. My biggest one is right now that Deku that came out in the Funko shop. That thing's skyrocketing. But you know what? Everywhere I went recently, I've seen it everywhere. Literally everywhere. That pop is going to fall in price. If it does it, there's something wrong because there's no reason it should be the price it's at. Because literally it's everywhere. It's a supply and demand thing. The supply is plentiful. The demand is kind of plentiful. So they're equal. They shouldn't be. It shouldn't be up that. Now, if you have a small supply and a huge demand, that's fine. But it's not a small supply. It's a huge supply. They did multiple releases of that. So just be aware of that. Watch your FOMO. Listen to what people are saying. And the other thing, and I'm not trying to dog anybody's channels. I know some people don't have the money to put in pops. They don't know what they haven't figured out how to do their collection. They just made a YouTube channel, and it's great. I salute that. I support everybody. If anybody who has a channel that subscribed to me and I know that they've subscribed to me, I subscribe back and I go and watch their videos. I do my best to, thumb up and all that stuff and comment. The only problem is a lot of times I'm stuck on my TV, which they don't allow me to put comments. I can just do a thumbs up. So I don't get to say as much as I do. But if someone's giving you advice on what you should buy, what you shouldn't buy, how you should go about pay attention to their background. Pay attention to what they have. Pay attention to what they get. Pay attention to what they're saying. Not everybody is an expert at Funko. It just is. It's true. Some people out there have a lot of money, so they sit there and they got $100,000 pop collection, but it's because they got their pampered people who have had money their entire lives. That's not a person who's worked for it. That's not somebody. They've just had the money and they've went and got it because they have it. And then you have other people, that they've got these huge channels and they sit there and they get all these subscribers and they get the Patrons and all that stuff, which I have nothing against, but they sit there and they put that money back into themselves and their channel, and they don't give nothing back to that community except for a video to watch. And that's not okay with me, but that's still not someone who knows what they're doing. They're just talking at them, okay? I implore you. There are some big channels out there. I implore you. Before you watch them, go watch other people's channels, smaller channels. Because what you're going to see, and I've noticed it, now and if I have to, if you need me to, I'll call them out. I'd rather not because I don't want to do the negative, but there are people out there that they sit there and they watch the smaller channels and then they sit there and mimic that exact same thing. And I've literally seen in comments sit there and say, hey, well, I saw blah, blah, blah in their channel already do this. Why are you copying off them? And it's 100% the other way around. And you've got to be aware of that, okay? Be aware of what other channels are doing, okay? There's a lot of there's only so much stuff you can talk about, so much stuff you can do. So you're going to have a lot of, people doing the similar stuff. But be mindful. Just because you see one of these big YouTube channels do something, they didn't get the idea, they went and stole it. So why don't you give those smaller channels who are coming up with these ideas a little bit more of a view and stay away from some of them bigger channels that are actually, I can just say some of them, there's at least one I know for 100% fact is toxic as can be. Try to promote positivity, they say, and God bless you and all this other stuff, and they're 100% full of it. They're a terrible person as an individual, but they have that personality that they display. You steal other people's content and their things, like there's comedians out there, they get nailed for it all the time and stuff like that, and they lose careers and stuff like that. All I'm saying is, if you're a bigger channel and if you're watching this right now, and I don't know what big channels watch me, I don't know of any really, but give credit where credit is due, okay? If someone sat there and came up with a great idea and you go and turn that around, tell them where they saw it. Promote that smaller channel, okay? That biggest thing I see, the big issue I have with a lot of the bigger channels, they do not do any kind of promotions for other channels, smaller channels. They're all about themselves. They sit there and do self-promotion. They sit there and try to get you to sell something that they're getting things in. Promote other channels, okay? Help each other out. The group of channels that I sit there and watch and I comment on regularly, and you've seen me appear on or I've given stuff to, you notice we all help each other out. We do shout outs, we do all that other stuff. You need to do that. And some of these big channels don't do that, but they're still getting your views, your watches. All I'm saying is, look at the littler guys. A lot of times, they don't have the big production value. They don't have the perfect microphone, perfect camera. But you know what? Their content is sometimes 1,000% better than that big channel that just keeps buying the same mystery boxes and spending an absorbent amount of money that they're getting from you guys that they're not earning themselves, really. So, do it. You know, and as like I said, if you're a bigger channel, you are watching this, start shouting out smaller channels, okay? I can tell you right now, one of my favorite channels I watch on a regular basis is Bearded Pop, and I've seen almost every time he does a live, every time he does a mystery box of another channel, he promotes those other people. And yes, he does self-promotion, but he promotes other people as well, and that's what more people should be doing. So if you're watching one of these big channels, pay attention to that. Because I'm telling you, if you stop watching them, they'll start promoting other people if that's what they see what they're happening. And that's what needs to be done. You know, we're a community. We should be helping each other out. We should be getting out as many videos. Don't let the little guy die because you're watching the big guy who's stealing their content, because they're not going to get original ideas. Original ideas come from all the small little channels that you're seeing. And that's it. That's the end of my rant. I hope I didn't bore you guys too much. Again, go out there right now if you can. He's running about $35 to $45 most places. I know it's a little bit expensive for a pop, but if you've seen Bat Hound right now runs like $200 and some odd dollars. I'm telling you, this guy's gonna be right up there with that. I'm not sure of that much, but I bet you he hits the $100 mark as well. Morbius jumped up, even though that movie is terrible. The Secret Wars Thor with the female Thor, that one's jumping up. If you can go grab it too. You know, a lot of these things up there, look at the Daredevils. They all jumped up when he showed up in Spider-Man. So be aware of that. So, you know, pay attention to what's going on in the movie. You hear of a new movie coming out, look to see if there's a pop of that guy. See if there's mini pops of that guy. The Moon Knight pop is untouchable, and I tried to get it as soon as I found out about the Moon Knight. I actually have the Moonlight Legends series figure. I'm actually going to try to trade it for the actual Moon Knight pop. That way somebody who's a Legends figure can have it. And I can have it because they're both running about the same price right now. Be aware of that. But that's it. I'm sorry. I'm carrying on. That being said, I just like you guys say, I hope you guys know this. My background's changing. I'm working hard and trying to do a lot of different things. I'm doing some reorganizations. I'm doing pop swaps. There's a lot of stuff on the plate. More videos are going to start coming out. I'm going to try and get more content going. It's just difficult right now because I'm with everything going on. But I hope you guys will stay around. I hope you guys continue watching. And again, if you haven't already, please comment, like, and subscribe. I will start returning comments again, answering comments. I know I'm terrible about that. It's, like I said, the room I film in, if you can't tell, I'm sweaty. It's hot up here. So I can only do it as come up here at night and stuff sometimes. Once the air starts cooling down, I get the air conditioning on and stuff like that. I'll be up here more. I can start doing more and showing you guys more. But until then, guys, I really hope you guys listened to me and took some advice. Hope you enjoyed my pulls. What was your favorite? Let me know. And as always, take care of each other out there. And remember, collectors help collectors. Have a good day. Hey guys, welcome back to the Awesome Toy Box. I'm your host T. Roy. Hey, if you haven't already done it already and you end up liking this comment, please don't forget. Did I say comment? I did, didn't I? Well, shoot. Stop. Click. Okay.